Welcome, Gemini, to your reading. Thank you for joining. This is going to be a general reading for Geminis with Sun, Moon, and Rising in Venus. Messages may be general, career-related, love-related. See what comes out today. So it looks like emotionally you've been going through some turmoil. Feeling a bit down on yourself lately. There's something that you're not getting from an emotional perspective, something that's not satisfying you. Perhaps someone hasn't reached out, or people have been reaching out, but not the person that you'd like to talk to. What else for Gemini? It looks like you're getting to a better place, but you definitely have been going through it emotionally. There's a decision that's been on your mind lately that you've been juggling back and forth regarding whether to keep investing in a connection It looks like you want commitment. You know exactly what you want, but you're just not getting it from the person that you desire at this time. So that can definitely feel very disappointing. We'll get more on that, more details. So this is the King of Swords, the person that you have been connecting with. It looks like we're going to find out how they're doing and what they're feeling towards this connection. So they've been also struggling and having battles of their own, but they have their guard up. They're very defensive at this time, so they may not be talking to you as much as they used to. Or they may just be pulling back a tiny little bit. So the reason for that change in communication is that they've been feeling a bit emotional. They've had some new emotions coming in or growing with regards to you and this connection. And that's throwing them a bit off balance and making them feel defensive. So they're protecting themselves because they want to stay grounded. They don't want to be thrown off course. So their reaction to those emotions that they can't understand is to pull back from this connection with you. They're just trying to create space. They're not actually ending things. They're just probably texting you less, calling you less often, or maybe they're not using pet names anymore when they used to use pet names. So as you can see, we got the King of Cups in reverse. He's trying very hard, he or she is trying very hard to not get emotional, to not get overly emotionally invested. They want things to work out. And they want to invest emotionally eventually with you in this connection. They want to build towards an emotional connection. They just don't feel that they're ready for that. They may feel that things are going just slightly too fast for them to be able to handle. Right now, their main focus is the Ace of Wands. So they want to keep things more physical, more fun, exciting, because otherwise it's going to throw off their stability and they're going to feel off balance. And it's very important to them to maintain their stability. It looks like they're in a very fragile place emotionally, so they don't want to deal with anything or anyone who could put them in a vulnerable place at this time. They're very focused on work and career. It looks like they work in a blue-collar job. They're trying to possibly build their craft, improve their skills, or work on opening a business. Definitely somebody in a blue-collar job. Could be construction, could be car mechanic, car salesman, engineer as well. If this is the person you've been dealing with, Gemini, you're going to get more information about how they're feeling, because they seem to be very closed off with you or not communicating clearly. So I'm just going to get some clarifiers about how they feel about you and or about this connection. So they definitely feel connected to you even when you guys are not together. They're definitely wanting you and attracted to you. They think about you when you're not around. So you've been hanging out in their mind quite a lot. So even if they haven't reached out, they definitely want to, and they definitely feel a bit scared to commit, a bit scared to invest emotionally or open up or feel vulnerable, just because they haven't healed emotionally from something that was before your time, something that happened before they even met you. So they're in a process of healing. But again, they're going to need some major space when it comes to emotional investment and vulnerability. They may have done something to sabotage the connection. That could have happened recently because they tried to create that space that they weren't getting from you. It seems like you've been trying to move things forward while he or she have been trying to create more space in the connection, at least on a romantic level. They feel that just being near you is intoxicating. It throws them off their game. It makes their mind feel mushy. There's certain songs that remind them of you. When they're at the gym, they feel like some songs come on and they start thinking about you, and they can't get you out of their head. So it's been a little bit annoying or frustrating for them because they're trying pretty hard to not connect emotionally. So lately they've been kind of overwhelmed by those types of thoughts. They've been trying to push them down or push them away. It says, I pushed you away because I don't want the responsibility of a relationship right now. So they're just not ready for the heaviness or commitment or responsibility of what it would be like to have a partner. To have somebody that they need to be accountable to. Anything else? They feel empty inside. They feel unable to open up. So it's not that they don't like you or want to connect with you. But they're definitely trying to keep themselves distracted and they're trying to keep you off their line because they feel vulnerable when they're around you. You make them feel vulnerable. Maybe there's certain things you say to them, certain texts or things that you say over messages that they start getting shaky about. It causes them to feel off balance. So I'm going to ask Spirit what the advice is for you and this person. Spirit, what is the advice for Gemini with regards to this person or this connection? What should Gemini do with regards to this connection? Should allow them to have the space to heal their issues. So it looks like those issues are not related to you specifically. They may be family issues, they may be things from their childhood that are unhealed, not feeling lovable, not feeling deserving of love. The other advice is to free yourself, to give yourself the freedom to perhaps explore other options, or just not sit around waiting on them to text you back at the very least, and just go have fun with your friends, because it's unhealthy to be hyper-focused or try to push things and force them. And this person is just going to be pushed further away by your communication, or giving them too much attention will actually cause them to feel overwhelmed. The advice is also to get to know each other, to take it easy, take it slow, but let them see who you really are inside. Try to deepen the connection as far as not keeping things on a surface level, but not so much speed the time between the interactions you guys have, because this person definitely will need to take things very slow. There are also some red flags you should be aware of with regards to this person. Not sure if you've noticed those thus far, but be on the lookout, because there's something that they are hiding from you, or some part of their personality that they're not letting you see just yet. So before you invest and decide to try to rush things forward or pressure a commitment, it's important that you take time to get to know each other, have deep, meaningful conversations, to really understand the true nature of each other and how you feel about one another. Especially for this person, that's important because they don't understand their own emotions, so it's hard for them to gauge how they're feeling about you. At the end of the day, it is possible that this person is meant for you, or that you're meant for them. Spirit is saying that you are set up for a very positive romance. Both of you could experience a deep romance from this connection. However, the advice is to just take things slow and let them evolve naturally, not try to control things or push them along. All right, Gemini, well, that is all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed and found this reading helpful. If you did enjoy the reading, please like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.